Hi, I get the privilege of introducing and inviting people like you into some of the communities that I get to go into. I get to tell you stories about how people like yourself are part of transformation. I'm going to introduce you to a friend in just a few minutes named Erik. Erik, like many of you, are partnering with me and what God is doing around the world in our own communities with One Collective. People that understand that to see transformation happen in communities, it takes many people to come around to do that transformation, to be part of that work. They understand that maybe the biggest change makers in a community are people that have gone unnoticed, that maybe are invisible. It's people that, like you, who may have a passion and a desire that in their own towns and around the world, that everybody would have access to food, to freedom, and to forgiveness, and that nobody is invisible. So why don't you come with me right now? I'm going to introduce you to my friend Erik. Hey Erik.
Hey Ray.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
See you.
We are here at Erik's shop, his home. Erik transforms boats and takes old boats and transforms them. Yeah, tell me, Erik, what do you do with old boats?
Yes, I love finding these boats that have been sitting for a long time and are just in poor shape, and then repairing them, restoring them back to their full potential, and then doing more than that, right? Customizing them, and so yeah, I don't know. I bought my first fishing boat last year, and it was just a nightmare of a project to get it in the water and get it working, and ever since then I've found that I like working on them more than I like being out in them, I think. So Erik, I've been restoring boats since.
What do you, when you see an old boat somewhere, what do you see in that boat?
Potential, for sure. It's opportunity. It's doing the work to bring something back to life that person doesn't want to do with it anymore, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's taking something forgotten and neglected, like we were talking about, and bringing new life into it, and that's so rewarding, and that's so cool, and especially old boats, you know, these are built in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s, and so it's fun to see something that you can't go and buy in a store anymore. Some of these boat manufacturers don't even exist anymore, and so it's cool to create something original and to refurbish something that's long past, you know?
Yeah, and it gives life to this boat that other people will see the newness of it, the transformation of it.
Yeah.
And they want to be part of it too, and so you're able to sell these boats and for people to have a boat that maybe they wouldn't have previously been able to have, and
right,
and get use out of it and make memories with them and all the cool stuff that comes with boats. Well, tell me particularly, this boat is a cool story.
Yeah.
And it's where our worlds and friendships come together. Our worlds of you doing boat transformation, me being part of different transformations in the communities, and how those two worlds come together. Explain a little bit about that and what's going to happen with this boat.
Yeah, so I'm so excited. This boat is special because I've been flipping boats to make money on the side, and this boat, it has a totally different purpose. Me and Rick were talking about his ministry and looking for ways that I could support him, and we kind of got talking about the idea of doing a boat with, you know, proceeds going to benefit One Collective and your ministry there, and it just got me excited, right? You know, this is something I can do and can give and can bring to the table, and so we got kind of talking about it and how it could work and what we would do. And then in the next couple days, I had two conversations. Actually, I had them back to back. Somebody came and very generously offered to give me like this beautiful 1957 vintage outboard motor, and then the conversation immediately after that was a family at our church who I knew was selling a boat, and so I just had a conversation with them, and I just said, hey, what do you think about actually I said, what do you think about going half and half on this? I'll pay for half of it and you donate the other half, and we'll sell it to benefit One Collective and Rick. And they said, Oh no, you just take the boat, right? We'd love to be a part of that, and so here we have, you know, this donated boat and a donated motor, and now a great project for me to dig my hands into, and now the gift that I could give One Collective and give Rick is now multiplied tenfold through what I can bring to the table and these people that have generously donated. So it's been fun. It's been really exciting.
I think it's been fun from us together also, because in this whole process, it's not just been about a boat, and it's not just been about a ministry role, but Eric and I have been able to spend a lot of time talking about what does it look like when God transforms people? What does it look like when God transforms lives? And our passions for both of those and both of us has really exploded in that time, and really it's been fun to share, have shared passions with somebody and to be able to express those with each other in different ways. And so I am so grateful for Eric. Well, hey, here it is. Here is the finished boat. Eric, tell me, what was in the last month or so, what was just so cool about this project?
Oh yeah, it was awesome to see how people came together around it. So the boat getting donated, and then guys from my work and church that put in money so we could put brand new electronics on it, a fancy fish finder and trolling motor, and it's just amazing to see people come together around it.
Yeah. Well, hey, Eric, I just appreciate your work so much and how you've been inspired and really seen the vision of partnering with me and with One Collective and just bringing that together. And so we're really excited. Thanks, man, for this journey. Thanks for seeing something old and left alone and invisible and making it new.
Yeah.
And appreciate it, bro.